best without the glasses. Oh, cool. All right. Awesome. So, hi. Oh my God. I haven't done a video in forever in a day, but I decided I got a handful of stuff. So I decided to do another video. So, hello for everyone that is watching or currently going to be watching later. My name is Shay. This is the very first time I'm actually doing something involving my face, which is okay, I guess. I don't really usually do stuff with my face. I'm a little bit insecure about looking at my face and hearing my voice at the same exact time, but it's okay. I'm slowly but surely getting over it through multiple different sources. So I have a nice background too. It's not in my room. This is actually my fireplace, which is great. Um, Hi! It has been a very long time since I've actually done an unboxing video, but it was mainly because I sadly hit a financial bump, which everybody does, but I figured out my way through it. And mind you, I was doing a little bit of soul searching and I found something that I really was interested in doing. Now, mind you, I'm still involved in the creatives. I'm just doing more writing based stuff now on Wattpad, which, by the way, I do have a book on Wattpad. It's called Wonderland. It's WONDERLANI. The I is critical because if you spell it any other way, you'll bring up a bunch of other stuff. Mine ends in an I. Please look it up. Mind you, just fair warning in advance, it's a One Direction female or gender gender switch or gender swap story. So, and it deals with characters of color. So, for those that are a little bit on the fence about, LGBT related stuff or people of color related things or female oriented and female empowerment based thing, probably not the best thing for you to watch, but or read rather, but I mean, I highly encourage it anyway. And of course, if you do read it, I want you to leave as many comments, whether good, bad, and in the middle on it, just so that I can improve myself as a writer, since that's my main craft nowadays. If you can't hear it, I have nice classical music playing in the background. So yeah, small little catch up sort of thing. But for those that are just looking at my channel, I used to do some unboxing videos. I also used to do reviews for books that I read via Quote V. Haven't been on there in a long time, so very proud of myself for that. Um, Almost completed a book on the Wattpad, so really proud of that. Um, I started getting into something that I really enjoy doing, which is helping people through the AmeriCorps Vista program. And if you're interested in hearing me talk about that a little more, just let me know. I will gladly talk about my experience with the Vista program and any other resources that I can give you to get yourself involved in. How do I say it? Nonprofit or community based initiatives. I've also been involved in an internship with the Department of State, which has been really incredible. So if you need any advice on that, I'll gladly give you advice on that. But for now, what I'm going to be doing is another unboxing. I don't know how often I'm going to do this, but I will do my very darnest to try and update as best as I can. So, right now, what I'm doing is I'm opening a package from Amazon and We Buy Black. So, for those of you that also don't know, my little beanie that I got on is from Grace Adeline. I'll include a link in the description below. Um, as well, most of my bath and body products that I use, and then the earrings that I'm wearing right now, are actually from a black owned company here in the Poconos. Ever since like 2015 ish, I've been orienting my stuff more toward black owned or people of color oriented things, just as a way for me to continue contributing to my community directly. Um, and it's been 5 years now. I didn't think about it like that, but it's been 5 years since I started switching over stuff slowly but surely. And I've been trying to get my family involved in switching stuff. But, at the same time, I don't want to enforce anything. I'm not trying to kneel on anyone's life or whatever the case may be. Everyone has their own personal decisions and their own personal choices, but they try to help me as best as I can and in all of my endeavors. So, but me, I'm personally very heavily into black owned or black Black slash people of color oriented businesses, if I can phrase it that way. But if you're interested in knowing more about that stuff, gladly I'll be posting more about that stuff at the end of the day. As well, I have 2 books here. One is on personal finance, and the other one is on emotional development. And I will gladly be talking about both of those books after I read them. But for right now, I just have to read them. And we'll just get started. So we'll just get started with the unboxing. And in the meantime, of course, I will be talking just to make sure that I have something to entertain you guys with as well. But so for me, again, I don't know how often I'm going to be doing the unboxing videos, but when I was here at the house most of the time during COVID, or before COVID actually too, I thought about doing something pertaining to soap operas, because I was just telling my mom how old I am because they're showing the reruns, and most of the reruns I already have seen or I know. So, and I wasn't alive during that time, or I didn't even know what the stories were during that time. But I have seen most of the reruns that they're talking about. And it's been really funny just going through and reminiscing as if I was there when I actually really wasn't at the end of the day, or I was really young at the time when those events actually took place. So personally for me, my mom told me that I should try and do something pertaining to soap operas because I really do enjoy talking about soap operas. However, I'll be completely honest. Oh, it's just a little strip of adhesive. Oh, what do you know? Ain't that great? That's fantastic. Look, it says to expose adhesive, remove liner. Great gift. Great gift, Amazon. I love it. But my mom says that I should do a little bit of something side oriented when it comes to Young and the Restless and talk about that and my personal opinions on that. Also, I still would say I have a slight obsession with one of the characters on there. So she said that I should talk about that. And I said, haha, Mom, that's going to be that's really funny to talk about that because, I don't want him to feel some type of way. But my dear friend will hopefully be on this Friday. Because they're having a Baldwin Fisher week, and hopefully we'll be seeing Fenmore, specifically Max's iteration of Fenmore. And for those of you that don't know who Max is, please just look up Young and the Restless. It's a long story. So I'm popping bubble wrap right now. So I'm going to talk about the books first, mainly because I have one of the books here, and my brother actually has the other one, but it's been taking a while to get the book back, which is understandable. It's a good book. So I got myself my own book. It's a personal finance book. It's about 300 something pages long, but in here details exactly like what to do with your checking, your savings, how to build credit, conscientious spending, how to talk about people, about how much income you make, how to get raises, how to start a side business, all that other great stuff. And I've been following this guy actually since 2016. I actually purchased one of his classes, and I haven't actually taken a class just yet, but I'm in the process of taking a course. I just had to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my life first, and then hopefully I'll figure out stuff from there. So here is the I Will Teach You to Be Rich book, which you can find on Amazon. And then the second book that I got is Emotional First Aid by Guy Wintz. Now, I saw I believe it was his TED Talk, and once I saw that, I was like, I'm hooked. Like, the things he was talking about on the TED Talk and the things that are in this book, I was like, I never even thought about that. Like, thinking of your psychological scars as physical scars, and the way you treat physical scars is the same as you treat emotional scars. And I never even so much as thought about doing that. So this book is about 300 pages. But again, it details in here how to deal with guilt, how to deal with rejection, how to deal with brooding, how to deal with low self-esteem, and things of that nature, as if, again, you're dealing with physical scars, so cuts, bumps, bruises, things of that nature. So I've really been looking forward to reading this book, and I will gladly talk about this book once I'm finished reading it. So now you get to the fun stuff, the box, which is something that I've been waiting for a while. Now, mind you, I bought some pads from Empower You, which is in Dallas, Texas. That came first, but the boxes were kind of like I would assume like a feature thing ever since people started buying more black oriented things. You know, it's almost like an intro package into how to buy black. But I mean, I've been doing it for a while, so I know exactly what to look for. But there are still things that personally I don't even know that have been developing. Like back in 2015, I was trying to look for a company that was black owned, but they sold paint, and now they have Claire. So it's things like that where as you slowly build up and you get through the years and stuff, of course things are going to develop more. So it's all about a waiting game at some points in times when it comes to um, black and people of color businesses building up to certain things. But for right now, the main thing that I was looking for is a company that is black owned or a person of color that sells wood, because I need wood for my floor. But anyway, side note. So we have the We Buy Black box, or black box in a way. Didn't come in an actual black box or a black bag. It actually came in a brown box, but that's not the point. The point is that this is a box filled with all African American or black oriented products, because black is such an umbrella term, because it could go to Dominicans and Haitians and Caribbeans and Jamaicans and all sorts of different people. So here's the card, and it's just simply a thank you for supporting them, and to take a picture or a video telling them why it's important to buy black, which is obviously what I'm doing right now. Now, mind you, the Amazon isn't black, but I needed to get the books, and they were only really sold on Amazon or their actual website. So at the end of the day, sadly, I had to get from Amazon. But if there are black bookstores that do sell books like this, I will, either the Emotional First Aid book or the I Will Teach You to Be Rich book, I will gladly purchase from them instead and sell my copies. But Amazon was the easiest pick. So We Buy Black card. All right. So one thing that I do have to keep in mind here is that a lot of black made things are made towards beauty and health and personal care. And again, like I said, and if you've watched my other videos, I already know somebody here in the Poconos that does jewelry, that makes soaps and lotions and body mist and bath bombs, the whole 9 yards. I know somebody that already did it, so I put a little note in there asking if they could send me products that were not of that nature, because I already had it, and clothes, because personally, to me, I change sizes all the time. So what might be perfectly fine in a extra large in one company is not going to be perfectly fine extra large in another company. And personally, I didn't want to run the risk of having clothes here around the house that I wasn't going to wear or sell immediately. And then, of course, when it comes to thrift stores and stuff like that, they don't really want African-oriented clothing, because it doesn't really sell as well or sell as quickly, because it's unusual. But I digress. So, first thing I pulled out the box are cotton swabs, which I didn't even know that these are actually black owned. So we got the K cotton swabs here, and it's from kcottonswabs.com. It is 220 count. However, sadly, I have Q-tips upstairs. But that means that I have over 800 Q-tips now. So I'm very happy about that, because I love using Q-tips, like a lot. So these are definitely going to be used exponentially. Sorry, I had to check my phone super quick to see if anyone texted me. But these are definitely going to be used exponentially. And I will try my very darndest to actually use up the Q-tips first and then use these, or use them as a mixture just to get them out. But I mean, but I'm gonna go on the website after I do this video, and they actually smell really good too. And see if K Cotton has like a bigger pack. But low key K Cotton, if you do have a bigger pack, please send it to me. I will buy it from you. I need like 800 million Q-tips. So if you have a giant pack or a giant version of your Q-tips, please let me know. I will gladly buy them from you. So cotton swab. That was unusual. I like that. Okay, this is edge control. Okay, so note to self, I do have edges. Like, I do have good edges. Again, note to self, I don't use edge control, but it is manufactured in the US. I haven't had my hair braided or anything in a long while, so I wouldn't really know what to use edge control for. A non-flaking gel with buildup, with no buildup, with conditioner and shine for perfect edges and style. So this is the edge control from, oh my God, Claudio St. James and Company. Sorry, I didn't mean to mess up the name. Oops. Claudio St. James and Company.com. This is their edge gel, which is perfectly fine. I will try and find a use for it, I guess, but I don't really use edge gel. Ooh, that smells good. And look at that color. That's really nice. I don't know exactly, because I mean, one of the edge gels that I had was actually it was clear, and then I had another one that was like a yellowish color. I'm looking in it now just to see like what type of dyes and stuff are in it and what type of proteins and whatnot, but it looks perfectly fine. There's only like 10 12 ingredients in here, so that's great, you know. And I mean, the next time when I get my hair braided or I get my hair crocheted or whatever the case may be, maybe I'll use the edge gel or the edge control. It says #1 edge control, so we'll see in due time if it's the #1 edge control. I don't know, we'll have to find out. All right. Ooh, okay, cool. Okay, before anything else, this is the shirt. So I think this is the female shirt because this is purple. I don't know if the guys got orange and the women got purple, but I got the purple one because I said that I am a female, and this is a 3X. Did I get 3X? I swear I asked for 2X, but the point of the matter is this is going to be my new runaround shirt, basically, so it doesn't really matter what size it's in. So if anyone else did get a black bag, let me know what color this is, and let me know if the boys got something else different versus the girls. But no runaround shirt, everyone! Yay! This is I believe, oh geez, I hope it's a candle. Hold on, I'm gonna just use the knife, make life easier on everyone. Okay. Ugh. I would love it if my mom just walked in and saw me making a random YouTube video, because I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, and then I'm making it downstairs above anything else. All right, this is a self-care salt soak. Again, she sells bath soaks, so I mean, if anything, I'll be buying the salt soaks from her, but I will use it, but you know, not immediately. This is from Olive Berry. It is number 862. It is the eucalyptus and lime combination. Revive, restore, and repair. And it tells you the instructions, and it says here that it's 100% Mediterranean Dead Sea salt, which is absolutely great. Eucalyptus and lime, so only 3 ingredients. It's handmade from Georgia, so nice. If you want more, shop theolive.com. Fantastic. Cruelty-free. 100% organic, lasts up to 12 months, all great stuff. And it's in a glass jar, so it's not going to get any of those toxic chemicals or anything in it as well. So, Olive Berry, if you're interested. Again, I'm going to include all this stuff down below just so then other people can share in the joy and the majesty as well. But, for right now, this is all just for me. I got a little concerned just now when I looked at this. Okay. Feel good in the skin I'm in body bar. So this is from, and I'm sorry if I say the name wrong in advance, Aquino on Instagram. And this is a body bar, and this is for beauty. Again, I get all my soaps from somebody else, and I get my lotions and creams from the woman here above the bar in the Poconos. I do not use other people's soaps now. I only use her stuff. So mind you, this will get used, but just know that this isn't something that I'm going to be constantly contributing to at the end of the day, because again, I already contribute to somebody else. But it has a nice smell, handmade, all natural, vegan friendly. It has coconut oil, palm oil, etc. All great stuff, but again, I get the same exact thing in my product from above the bar. So we'll use this, I guess, at some point in time, but just again, mind you, I'm probably not going to continuously buy from you. I'm really sorry about that. But again, I already have a person that I get my stuff from. Okay, again, another Claudio St. James product. It's Foam and Wipe. It is a no rinse tea tree soap. So it's for braids, locks, perms, weaves, fades, and all natural hairstyles. So I will try this. I use Milani products, Mielle. I use her products for my hair because they have stuff specifically for C4 hair, which is the type of hair that I have. But I will definitely try and use this and see if it works any better or any worse. It's 8 fluid ounces. It has 5 ingredients in it. Slight fragrance. This is from Georgia as well. It's manageable, kills germs and bacteria while soothing the scalp, which is extremely beneficial for tea tree oil. Basically, it's one of those natural healants of anything. In my personal opinion, you could put it on acne, you could put it in your hair for dandruff, you could put it on your body for bumps and bruises. Tea tree oil is kind of like the it factor when it comes to things, as well as coconut oil. So I'm going to try this and use it. It says apply gently through foam hair and wipe with and repeat. Okay, I'm gonna try and use this and see what happens. Since it's a foam and wipe, it's probably gonna be a lot more easier than rinsing out my hair, which will be great. And then on top of that, if this does work as well as it says it does, if you have and this is a shout out to Claudia St. James here. If you guys have an apple cider vinegar rinse of this, let me know, because I will buy that instead of Beekman 1802's rinse. Okay? And if you don't have an apple cider vinegar rinse, this is my call to you right now. Start making an apple cider hair rinse because they are extremely popular on QVC and HSN. Beekman sells them for like an arm. So get on making that apple cider vinegar rinse for your hair. If you don't already have one. If you do, awesome. Let me know. I'll buy it. And then last but certainly not least, the box is already gone. See, it's a little brown box. The last but certainly not least, and this is the one thing that I actually did really want because I saw it on there and I was like, really? They have that now? I had no idea, And mind you, I was trying to look for a Black-owned business that made whiteboards. I found one that made markers on We Buy Black, but I'm trying to find the whiteboard one. I might have to buy it from somebody else, which is fine. But again, whiteboards are cool. And I'm popping, as you can see, popping right now. Like, yay, popping. So I bought the $50 box, by the way, for anyone asking. I bought the $50 box. So all of this combined together should equal a little more than $50, basically. So I'm interested in getting the 100, but I wasn't exactly sure what would be in it. And again, I didn't want a lot of body and beauty oriented products. I wanted more food and pantry based product. So like the coffees, the popcorns, the cakes in the jar and stuff like that. Because again, I already have a bath and body beauty place that I go to. But anyway, the Q-tips were extremely nice too. Remember, Q-tips. Anyway, the light bulbs were definitely something else that I was interested in getting because I thought about it, and then I saw when I went on there to Google it for the whiteboard, I saw that they actually had light bulbs and stuff too. I was like, that's great because we buy all our light bulbs from Walmart and Lowe's and all these other places. Let's buy Black with the light bulbs. I mean, why not? That's why we have that opportunity to do it. So I'm definitely gonna put. How many do we get? All right, how many do you get? You get 2. Okay, cool. I have 2 spots in my room. So I'm going to take those light bulbs down in my room as soon as I'm done with this. Take those light bulbs down, put these light bulbs up here, and see if there's a difference. Or maybe keep one in that's old and a new one in and see exactly like how it compares and contrasts it. But, sorry. Sorry, brain fart. The Claudio St. James. It's ClaudioSt.JamesandCompany.com. That's the same place that did the Edge gel. But again, I'll include that at the bottom. And then this is Amoja. Again, I'm really sorry if I got the name wrong. That is all my fault. But Amoja light bulbs. And it is emojalighting.com. And again, Hopefully they have more different types of light bulbs, but again, I will check for myself and see. And again, in advance, if you guys, I don't know, don't have security systems with your light bulbs, I just want to say you should you should you should start. That's just me. That's just a suggestion. I'm not saying you need to. It's just a suggestion. Got the light bulbs. Gotta make the other stuff. Anyway. So light bulbs, right? And yeah, these are basically the light bulbs that I have up in my room. So I'm gonna replace one, see how it works, etc., etc. If they work, awesome. If they don't, I'm still gonna buy from these guys specifically only because of the reason that they are African American owned, or black owned rather, because they might not be. Oh, and here's a little side story which I will gladly read later because you probably don't want to hear all that. It's fine. And I was about to say, Dr. Guy Wentz actually has a website. It's drguywentz.com, and you could check more of his talks out and more of his books and publications, etc. And then for Remy, his site is, I'm sorry. I sometimes have a pronunciation issue. Like, I know what the word is, but in my mind, I get so scatterbrained sometimes that I completely forget what the word or the name is. So forgive me in advance again if I say the name or the word wrong. But I will teach you to be rich.com. Again, subscribe. You get a lot of great personal finance advice. So I highly recommend, if you're starting out in personal finance, or you're like me and you're still trying to figure out your way through personal finance as a growing adult, or even if you're a grown adult now and you're struggling with personal finance, I highly recommend checking out his site, buying the book, even looking into some of his classes because they're extremely helpful as well too. I just haven't done them. But from the results that I've seen and the people I have talked to, their classes are extremely helpful. So yeah, that's everything that I got. My books, my black box, I guess an update on what I've been doing, different possibilities again on if I start doing videos again on different things that I want to do. So whether it be talking about Vista or talking about government initiatives, the State Department, or Young and the Restless, specifically Max, which would be great because I get to spend all my time talking about Max. Sorry, I had to check my phone again super quick. And no. Or soccer, or again, One Direction. I'm a fan of them too. Or any of that other stuff. Any of the other stuff. Or wrestling. Like, this is a Shield shirt right now. Like, I like wrestling too. But I guess really anything. I haven't really figured out exactly if I want to continue doing this, whether it be full-time or part-time or whatever the case may be. I'm more into the writing aspect of things. But again, you never know. Things could happen. Things could change. So, subscribe, comment below, rewatch all my videos, all of the companies, including the ones that I've mentioned. So Grace and Above the Bar will be below in the description. The two individuals that I purchased the books from, their information will be down there as well. And yeah, that's it. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to do. Happy July. Everyone stay safe and have a great rest of your day. # keep on writing.